Yeah, let's get to it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Ninja. Now, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays if you celebrate. If not, hope you spend some time with your family and just have a good day. So I got to talk about it. Listen, I made some videos about it. This is a follow-up video. Devin Haney, his profile, again, continues to take major hits. This out of nowhere because it didn't directly have anything to do with boxing. It was more so his wife, right? And follow me here. One thing that I don't like is when people play me for a fool or try to and insult my intelligence. I seen this clip online and it was basically Bill Haney. It says, Bill Haney clarifies Devin Haney's marriage to Lena Saeed, the same lady which had a viral leaked prison call with Young Thug, which they allegedly had relations in the past, although Young Thug did tweet that he could still have her if he wanted to, right? So in this, Bill Haney is basically doing what Bill Haney does, which is talk in circles, right? And he was like, this wasn't a traditional marriage like in the U.S. where you have a bunch of people. What they had was a nikai, which under the laws of Islam is a marriage. And I posted this for you guys. So this is what I want you guys to realize, who you're dealing with. Bill Haney's like talking and trying to damage control and soothe it over and clear the air. But a simple Google search, and I didn't need to do a Google search because I actually know someone who's Muslim who just got married, and that's what it was called, right? So he's saying that this is what Devin had. What are we talking about? And that's one thing I can't stand is a bunch of talking, but then the words don't really mean nothing, right? You guys see it. A Muslim marriage is called a nikah. It says the nikah is a ceremony that involves the signing of a Muslim contract. In Islamic law, marriage, or more specifically, the marriage contract is called a nikah, which already in the Quran is used exclusively to refer to the contract. So again, what is the purpose of Bill Haney doing an interview and stating that it wasn't a traditional U.S. marriage where you invite a bunch of people? Who cares? What does it have to do with it? Under the law of Devin's religion, and he's Muslim, so he practices Islamic faith, this is a marriage. So, I mean, anytime people are saying, oh, it's a union under God and stuff, that sounds like a marriage, right? So I want to preface this so you guys see who you're dealing with. Again, Bill Haney is trying to like be everywhere and do damage control for his son, but because of this baby mama drama or whatever, and it's not looking good. Now that we know that Devin, under his own religion, is married, so this is the thing, what I'm talking about. People will oftentimes act like they're correcting you without actually correcting you. So the bloggers are saying Devin Haney's wife, myself included. When we made posts, we put Devin Haney's wife. A lot of people didn't know he was married, and then he's trying to clarify by like, oh, but this is a nikah and blah, blah, blah. Bro, under your religion, that's a marriage, period. Unless you want to go against your faith and say it's something else. So Devin is, for all intents and purposes, married. So there's nothing to clarify. It's not like somebody lied on his name. And this is the problem with the Haneys and the Haneyacks. When it gets hot up in that kitchen, this is what you get, right? Devin posting pictures like he's unbothered, and Bill trying to sweep the streets and, play the cleanup man, right? So enough of that. Now that we know that Devin is in a union blessed by God, which is a marriage. Let's move on. Subscribe. I posted the Haneyacks got to be the top fakest in the game. Bill Haney posts this and they complain about people talking about Devin's personal life, right? So what am I talking about? Literally 6 days ago, as of me recording this video, Bill Haney posted the Ryan Garcia smoke and mirrors list, which was a comprehensive month-by-month breakdown of the year that Ryan Garcia had with all negativities outlined, right? So it's not like, oh, Ryan Garcia had a baby in January, which he did, right? It was only negative stuff like, oh, in January, he filed for divorce or whatnot, him and his girl divorcing, right? I've already talked about it, made videos, and I told you that this was a bad look, right? So let's keep it going. And I told you, I'm going to make it painful for y'all. I'm going to make it painful because you can't run from the truth. So this is the actual smoke and mirrors list. And just to give you guys a reminder, in case you missed some of those videos, out of nowhere and for no apparent reason, this is what Bill Haney posted. Exposed, the smoke and mirrors of Ryan Garcia 2024 edition. January, Ryan Garcia announced divorce from Andrea Selena, and he is accused of breaking into her home. March, Ryan shared personal trauma involving a family member, right? So we'll skip around. It says June, Ryan was arrested. So it's like a police report for $15,000 hotel vandalism, and his ex-wife, Andrea, obtained a restraining order. You see that right there in June. Says he was expelled, the drug test, Osterine. Let's look at September, shall we? September, the restraining order was dissolved. So again, what was the point of putting out this checklist or whatever this is, police report, saying that Ryan's going through divorce in January? In June, his baby mom and soon to be ex-wife or whatever obtained a restraining order. She got the restraining order in June only to have it dissolved in September. So it's kind of like a non-story, right? Because they worked it out. They hashed it out. She dropped that. It's like if someone says, oh, I'm suing Boxing Ego for X, Y, and Z, and then they drop the lawsuit or is dismissed, then there's really nothing to talk about. I'm not going to trial. I'm not going to court. Charges got dropped. They changed their mind. So this is what Bill Haney and Team Haney, because he's the dad, the father, the manager, and a representation of the brand, right? So you're posting all this like messy, oh, he got sued and he did this and he got a restraining order. Look, September, Ryan owes $23,000 a month in child support, right? Ryan in November had a planned exhibition fight in Japan that was canceled. So Bill Haney and Team Haney felt compelled just 6 days ago to put this out on Ryan Garcia. So I know some of you guys, especially if you're a Haneyack, you're going to scratch your head and say, oh, come on, Ego, get to the goddamn point. What do you mean? Where are you going with all this? My point is very simple. Don't start none, won't be none. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? If you don't want people talking about you, then you shouldn't talk about people. Do unto others as you would want undone to you. So I find it actually hilarious, this whole situation with Devin's wife, which we've already established under Islamic law. This is his wife. She's pregnant with his seed, right? So it's funny to me that the Haneyacks and Team Haney, they have the audacity. Like, you have Haneyack content creators and they'll get mad and put out content like, oh man, Who cares? This is Devin's personal life. Everybody has a past, man. Come on. Right? And say that, why are y'all monkeying with their business? Like, why are y'all getting into other people's relationships? Who cares? This doesn't matter. Keep it boxing. This is what the Haneys are crying about. But I just showed you, did Bill Haney keep it boxing when he exposed Ryan Garcia's baby mama drama and a bunch of hotel vandalism? Again, the hotel vandalism was in June, and then his lawyer beat the case and they just paid incidentals, and then that was removed. So it's not like he got a felony from it. He didn't serve prison time. He didn't have to go to court. But Bill Haney and Team Haney felt very obligated and compelled to put out this smut on Ryan Garcia. And the thing is, I'm not saying this to defend Ryan, because we know this is the Haneyacks, the moves that they like to make. They'll say, why are you defending a cheater? Bro, I'm defending integrity. The fact of the matter is, if you are going to talk about people's personal life that are in the limelight, right, then don't be surprised when people do the same to you. It has nothing to do with Ryan Garcia particularly. He was just the person that Bill Haney, I'm just exposing the hypocrisy that the Haneyacks don't seem to address because they're not real. Christmas Eve, Bill Haney posted this. You gotta be aware, or gotta beware of the clowns who can't get or keep a woman, but always have the most to say, post, or comment. Once again, the damage control is backfiring, right? Bill Haney is saying there's people, basically he's saying that people are talking about his son can't get or keep a woman, but they always got the most to say, post, and comment. How do you know, in a world full of internet, how do you know what other people's personal lives are like? Please let me know, because the other people who are opining on the internet, they're not necessarily celebrities like Devin Haney. So how would you know what their relationship, if they can hold down the family or if they can keep a relationship? Again, this is damage control. This is damage control. But the Haneyacks want to cry and say, oh, no personals, no personals. But Bill Haney and Team Haney continues to make it personal with people. And that's why they're getting chewed up in the comments. The best part of the fight was in the 7th round when you was doing the mid-fight interview and dude asked you how you think the fight was going, and we could hear you talking and Ryan dropped Devin while you was in mid-sentence. See? They chewing him up. Go get back. So, like I told you, she cheated with Thug, he cheated with Diddy. Rematch the fight, dude. Nobody cares about your side commentary. Stop it. Michael Jordan. Clowns always make noise, but champions let their actions speak. Focus. I mean, they got Devin with Travis Hunter, which is nasty work. Billy Boy, you're out here yapping like you John Gotti at a sit down, but the only thing you're bossing around is that dusty bot. Wow, they're going in. This ninja worse than LeVar Ball, Travis Hunter memes, Ryan slaughtering Devin. Yes, but Young Thug could keep Devin's baby mama. You're a clown. Can't even read the rest of your tweet, clown. Keep it P with Trump and Thugger. You just gonna 304 your son out. He could keep one day. Devin on his knees. So again, they got Garcia. He said, I just copped Bill Haney. What you think? They got Ryan Garcia's shirts. It looked like a store because they got the hardwood and clothing rack. Bro, it's just people going in. Thugger looking back, made a jail call to your. Oh, wow. Bill, how do you feel that your daughter-in-law, future mother, was crying over another man while he was in prison? Wow. See, I mean, you guys go to the comment. Your son stay posting, though. Bro told his daddy subliminally respond for him, clown. Y'all should sue her. Devin getting dropped. You can't save Dev from this one. Smoking on that Haney pack still, Bill. Y'all going out sad all 2025. 2025 ain't even happened yet. And people say you already going out sad for the new year that hasn't even started. Clown. OG, you got to stop tweeting about every little situation. I told you, Bill Haney going to mess up his son's career even worse, because there's some real questions just from a boxing perspective that people have with Devin Haney, and Bill is trying to dictate the terms and create the narrative. Like, see, he's used to controlling YouTube channels and content creators or having them in pocket or whatever he's doing. And that's cool when I guess when you're winning, but when you're not winning, then what do you do? What do you do? You know, and then now that Devin is not in a favorable light, he's trying to get the glow back. He looked like Shonuff at the end of the movie on the left. You are the last dragon and you possess the power. When Bruce Leroy realized that he got the glow, right? Your boy Ego Ben had the glow. But when Bruce Leroy got the glow, and then Shonuff was like, and he had the little remnants of a glow, that's Devin Haney's brand right now. You know, with Shonuff, all the moves you was doing on Leroy, all that was working earlier in the movie because you had the belief in yourself, just like Team Haney. When y'all was beating Regis Prograis and you squeaked by Lomachenko, y'all had the glow still. When you beat Kambosos, Undisputed, y'all feeling yourself, big-headed, woom. So that Shonuff was working. Why don't y'all come down here and make me shut up? You know, you was Shonuff, the Shogun of Henderson. He was the Shogun of Henderson, Nevada. And then after the Ryan fight, it's just seemingly been downhill. But I had to make this video because I know the Haneyacks won't. They're not going to keep it real. They're going to be like, man, you guys are some haters and naysayers. You guys are detractors, right? Devin Haney even said he taking names. Take names. Take my name. Put my name in the hat. Don't care. He says he's taking names and faces of all the people who doubt him, because I have some serious doubts. And the more your daddy do and the more your team does, like in this direction, the more doubts I'll have. So put me down on that list. If you making a list, yeah, put me on the naughty list, because after the Ryan Garcia fight, you never really seen a crash out like this. Like, okay, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he took a second loss and he got knocked out. Devin didn't like officially get knocked out by Ryan Garcia, but the difference being Wilder has had a healthy career, and after the Zhang fight, he kind of dipped. We haven't really heard from Wilder. The problem is the Haneys are trying to stay in the public eye like nothing happened, but something happened, right? So, and then you got the daddy who each and every time he's trying to clean things up, but it just make it worse. You're trying to clarify if Devin's in a marriage and, you know, try to play semantics, but I just went over it, bro. Under Islamic faith, that is considered a marriage. Again, if you're exposing people, then we exposing you. You put out this list on Ryan's personal life, many of these allegations and or speculations and or incidents, this incident report you put, and this is how fake the Haneys are and the Haneyacks. So fake that they see no problem talking about Ryan's personal life or, you know, bashing Regis Prograis or Jalil Hackett or even Richardson Hitchens. He didn't even lose, but when he had that tough fight with Gustavo Lemos, they have no problem like kicking those black men while they're down. But then when Devin Haney's when his brand has taken a massive hit, then Bill will say some, man, pro-black. No, bro, you can't play the pro-black angle at this point. You done caused more division and been more divisive with black characters in boxing from jump. Gervonta Davis, you called him a monkey. Don't tell me no pro-black stuff. You kick Regis Prograis, and I say you, either you, Devin, the team, whatever, right? You kicked all these black fighters down while they were down. You dissed black content creators, right, that you didn't agree with or whatever. So miss me with that. So I wanted to expose the true hypocrisy from the Haney energy. so you guys can see it loud and clear. West side.